Let's bring Marcy Muller in. She is with Greenworks, and she's... Welcome, Marcy.
Hi, thanks for
Hi
having
there.
me.
You having a good time so far?
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah. We are talking about Greenworks, and in particular the Rochester Landscape Tech Program, which we were talking a little bit before we began, is a great opportunity for a lot of people to find out what this industry is all about. Let's talk about it a little bit.
Basically, the landscape technician's certificate training is a 12-week program that we've been running for the past 20 years. This year we'll have our 21st class. It covers subjects. We start with basics of soil and plant structure, and we go to everything from turf management to pruning to landscape design or hardscape installation. In an abbreviated format. We meet Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 for those 3 months. There's also opportunities for field trips, and if you're familiar with Gardenscape, which I hope you are,
yes.
Our students spend the better part of the week at Gardenscape. They help with the setup, and they help volunteer staff it, and with the tear down. So we do all those things as opportunities for hands-on experience, but also as an introduction to the employers that are out there. And generally, anybody in that class who wants a job, we can get them placed at the end of the program. We like to say that our students graduate on Friday and they start work on Monday. It's timed perfectly with the landscape season.
It sounds like it's a full-time commitment. You mentioned every day for 6 hours for how long?
For 3 months.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah,
and
I mean, you got to be ready to jump into it.
Similar to a trade school, then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And what we're doing is we're providing for the employers a qualified employee. So rather than somebody who just wanders in off the street and says, "Hey, I think I might like to be on a landscape crew this summer," this is somebody who's talked to people, who knows what to expect. They know they're going to get muddy. They know they're going to work hard. And they go in with their eyes wide open so that you know that they're committed to at least spending the season and hopefully a career in this industry.
Let's get a little more specific into who your students would be.
Well, there's a broad range, actually. It amazes me every year. We have people who have retired, have worked 25, 30 years in one career, and then they want to do something else. And so they'll come through and take our training. And then we have younger students who, out of high school, but who have never worked in the industry or haven't had a career yet, and they're looking for some way to get in. And we have people, as now there's a lot of people who are out of work and are looking to transition into a new career. So it's a broad mix. And I did say, kids out of high school, but we don't require a high school diploma. So we'll have people who have graduate degrees, and we'll have people who don't have a high school diploma, all in the same class. And it's amazing how they mesh every year. It's a great dynamic, and some people are strong in one area and weak in others, and they all help each other. So,
size me up. Would I fit this bill? I mean, if I wanted to, take this course, do you think I'd fit?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
No, you're the only one who wouldn't. Go ahead.
As long as you don't mind getting muddy once in a while.
Well, maybe I'll call in sick the first day.
But
That's what we want to avoid.
It makes sense because you get older people who could mentor young kids, and you get the younger kids who can. I don't mean to call them kids, but
Well, they're all kids to me.
Well, yeah. Well, that's exactly it. They're all the same when it comes to this.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Is it easy to start from ground zero, or do you need a little bit of background in this?
No, we get people who are avid gardeners who want to expand their knowledge, and then we get people who don't even know the old
horticultural saying, green side up.
So, we want to make sure.
Hello.
I wasn't going to mention.
Oh, you've met Steve Hausman. Yeah. Okay, good.
Is this how much does it cost to?
It is tuition based. Included in our class, we spend 30 hours out of 300 at Cooperative Extension. The students go through the training for the New York State Pesticide Applicators exam, and that's included in the tuition. And even for people who don't want to apply pesticides, I always encourage them that there's a lot of really important knowledge that they can gain by going through that training as well. So it's $2,000, covers everything. For people who are unemployed or people who are underemployed, We can sometimes get funding through Rochester Works, and we have some other
Rochester
agencies that
Works
we work
is great,
with.
aren't they?
Yeah. So, if you don't have the money, call me anyway, because there's a good chance we could work with.
All right, let's get a phone number. I know your website is going through some.
Right. Because this past year we merged with FoodLink,
Yeah.
and so we're now a part of FoodLink, and we're called GreenWorks.
Great.
It's been a wonderful thing for all of us. But so the FoodLink website is www.foodlinkny.org, and my email is mmuller, MMULLER @foodlinkny.org, or you can call me at 585-242-7590.
242-7590, and if you forget that link to foodlinkny.org, we will link it to our website here
Great.
at propertysourceradio.com so you can get some insight. Marcy Muller from GreenWorks, Rochester Landscape Tech Program. If you can stick around for a few minutes, I want to ask you about it's kind of interesting of all organizations for you to hook up with FoodLink. I want to get that specific tie-in. So if you can hang around for a couple minutes,
thanks.
Enjoy these commercial messages as we take a little break here. Property Source Radio here till 10, Sports Radio 950 ESPN.